Hey everyone, Jeremiah here with Reavers ADV, and you're watching 6-ish minutes with, me. Today I want to talk to you about a piece of gear or a modification to your motorcycle that I think is crucial that everybody has, but not a lot of people know about or think about. So stay tuned. Today I'm going to talk about a piece of gear that I added to my motorcycle that I think a lot of people underestimate or don't think about. A farkle, if you will. Farkle. It's a weird word. Farkle. Combination of function and sparkle. Well, I guess we'll call it a farkle. And that piece of gear is a dash cam. Now, a lot of people don't think about that, and it's really a huge safety factor, right? So you're riding down the road, something jumps out in front of you, let's say an animal, you hit the animal, take a tumble, you have, proof of that, you can give your insurance company, road rage incidents, different things like that, car accidents, motorcycle accidents. Dash cam is crucial for that. In addition, so a lot of people say, well, I'll just get a GoPro and, I'll mount that. And I thought that too when I first got my motorcycle or many motorcycles ago, and I thought, oh, I'll just use a GoPro. And a lot of times I would forget. I'd be in a hurry, rushing out the door. I'd forget the GoPro, or the GoPro battery's always dead. I always forget to charge it. And so this is awesome because it's mounted to your bike. It's permanently there, and it feeds off your battery. So you don't have to worry about it being dead or forgetting it. It's always there. It's always on every time you start your motorcycle. And so from a safety perspective, that's awesome. But also, sometimes you're riding down the road and you think, oh man, I wish I would have caught that on video. Something crazy happened, or you saw something cool. You can pull the video right off your dash cam. All right, so I have my dash cam mounted right up front, sort of inconspicuous. It sort of blends in. I made a little makeshift bracket here. Actually, my buddy Rob saw a previous video of his. If not, I'm going to link it right here. It blends in. It's black. It is by a company called Innov. And Innov makes a few different dash cam models, and this one is the C5. So it's kind of cool. It faces forward. It'll catch everything. I ran the wiring all back, so let's take a look at what that looks like. As you can see here, I ran the cable straight underneath, runs right into the battery, and then runs out here. It's wired up in such a way that it will only turn on if the motor's running. It's a 10-second delay before it starts recording. There's also a DVR under here that uses an SD card. The cool thing about this is that I can turn it on, forget about it, right? I can get on my motorcycle right away. It's recording, always in a loop. So I have a 128 gig SD card in it. As soon as there's an impact, or I drop the bike, or anything happens that jostles that DVR around, it saves off that file and it locks it so it can't be deleted until you manually go in and delete it. Otherwise it'll just keep looping through, and that's it. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, ride around, every once in a while you see something like, oh, I wish I had my camera on, or wish I had my camera with me. You can just totally grab that SD card, pull that footage off, take a photo out of it, splice that video out, whatever you need to do, and then put the SD card back in. You never have to worry about erasing the SD card, it getting full. You can connect to the DVR through the app on your phone. In that case, you can view the video footage. If, let's say, there's an accident that you witnessed or you were involved in, or something happened and the police are there, you can actually download a copy of that video and send it to the police, or email it to the police, or whatever. A lot of times I actually carry with me a little SD card dongle so that I can actually save a video file off or something like that. That's for my own personal use, but it would come in handy if there was an accident or something and I had to give something to the authorities. Otherwise, it's just a cool little safety precaution to have when riding. And you can have all the gear, you can have the armor, and you can have all the protection on your bike, all the protection on your person, but sometimes you need proof of what's happening, whether that's for a good story, or whether that is for an insurance claim, or whether that is a he said, she said situation, and you need to kind of provide proof for that. So in another video, we will go ahead and get into the specs of the DVR, why I chose that one, how it's wired up. We'll do a whole tutorial on it. So stay tuned for that. Brain fart. Hey, out of all the things you get for your motorcycle, definitely add a dash cam to your list. super useful, super beneficial, relatively inexpensive, all things considered. It just makes a great addition. You can wire it up, hide it, you can not hide it, put it on display for everybody to see, however you want to do it. Super flexible. Let me know in the comments what you think about having a dash cam on the motorcycle. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Do you have a dash cam? What kind of dash cam do you have? Mine is the Inov C5. So, you know, I can put a link to that in the description. Definitely, Inov is not sponsoring this in any way, but it's a super great product. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And smash that bell so you know when we release new videos. Hopefully this was semi-entertaining for you. I hope you're looking forward to an in-depth review of the product. And ride safe.